Hey guys, some stupid sketch show guy here. Now, this video is kind of just because I'm joining on this trend, just because everyone's talking about the new Safari Limited figures, and I might as well give my opinions on them as well, so that I can express my opinions to the world. Now, of course, I'm going to use all the ones that I found from the other videos, like Dino Man's. I'll actually be using some of his pictures. And forgive me for this, Dino Man. I couldn't find that many other pictures of the figures online. So I guess we better start out with probably the most popular of these Safari Limited figures, the Carnotaurus. The Carnotaurus is, well, very exciting, but also it's been done before. Even by Safari Limited. Well, technically it was the Carnegie version, but technically they have done it before. All the other ones have their Carnotaurus. Papo has one, Schleich has two of them, and now Safari Limited has two of them. I feel like they should have used more different dinosaur that hasn't been used that much. But still, for what it is, the Carnotaurus does look good. Although it is very oversized, and its feet are pretty big, on its own, it does look pretty good. The next one is the woolly rhino. Now, the woolly rhino has been used by a couple of people before, but honestly, not as nearly as much as the Carnotaurus. And honestly, I know this is kind of a bit of a critique, but it just looks like a hairy rhino. But you know what? That's why it's called the woolly rhino. I mean, it's not particularly interesting. It's a okay shade of brown that looks nice and fluffy. It's just a solid color, but it doesn't really catch my eye. Still, for what it is, it's an alright figure. The next one is one that I think is also a figure that's been done a lot, Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus has been done by a lot of companies. There's the Papo version, and then there's the new Collector version. And now there's Safari Limited's version. How does it compare to Collector and Papo? Well, I would say that I actually think it's one of the better ones. I definitely do like it a lot more than Papo's version, and it's pretty on par with the Collector version. The next figure is actually a very original figure that hasn't been done that often, Styracosaurus. And I'm actually glad that Safari Limited is giving this lesser-known Oviraptor a lot of spotlight with this new figure. And for what it is, I love the colors. It looks like a real animal. It almost looks like a real bird that I could see in the zoo or something. I think it's a really good design. Similar to Styracosaurus, they also introduced me to a new type of creature in their next figure, Styracosaurus, a creature that I've never even heard of until Safari Limited made it. And for what it is, it's a great introduction. I really do now really like Styracosaurus from this figure design. I just love the colors, the design, and of course, Safari Limited has tackled other crocodilomorphs before. They did Styracosaurus and they did Camarasaurus. But out of all their crocodilomorphs, this is definitely best looking. Just the amazing white colors, the lovely scale and detail, and the black stripe down the back. It just looks amazing. And the last of these is their only sauropod figure, Camarasaurus. Now, I have heard Camarasaurus a handful of times in popular media before, but not in figure form. It's been a lot more in TV form. Camarasaurus was a main character in a Jurassic Fight Club episode, but there aren't that many figure representations of Camarasaurus. But this is definitely one of the first, and definitely one of the best so far. And I hope it stays that way. I like the paint job. It has the same sort of good design as Styracosaurus, with a darker top color and a brighter lower color. Although it definitely doesn't use the same black and white and brown. It instead uses gray, white, and brown. Still, it has the same appeal, although I do prefer Styracosaurus' design. So, that was kind of my quick opinions on all of the Safari Limited figures so far. I'll probably make a part 2 of this if there's more Safari Limited figures released, but I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully, you guys enjoy the Safari Limited figures as much as I did. See you next time!